What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
35 years ago, Sierra Club activists got involved in trying to protect what is now known as the Cove Point Terminal. It was a really pristine area of coastline, that was actually slated to become a state park. Due to some budget issues, it got delayed, and right before it was going to get designated as a state park, the state of Maryland decided to sell it to the company Columbia Gas, which said it wanted to come up with the idea of a natural gas import terminal. Sierra Club filed a lawsuit. We took Columbia Gas to court. Unfortunately, we did not win, but in a settlement, we were basically set up as protectors of this space. We created something called the Cove Point Natural Heritage Trust, which is a beautiful park. It's an outdoor facility and trust. It's run by Sierra Club and several other organizations. In addition, we set up a settlement which was supposed to protect the Cove Point area. It lays out in detail the size of the pier, the depth of the water, how thick the wood can be on the boardwalk, how many trees need to be planted for every tree that is cut down. It is extremely specific.
I would like my voice heard and let folks know we really don't want fracking to start in our state or be exported to the Cove Point area.
And why is this important?
Well, I think it should be important to everybody, really. It sort of opens us up to fracking, which, I don't know if folks are following it, it's extremely detrimental to the environment, to the water, to the ground, to the air. So I just want to make sure that I get my voice out that this isn't good and we need to stop it.
My name is Ann, and I am from Myersville, Maryland, in Frederick County, and I am Vice President of Myersville Citizens for a Rural Community. And I am a Marylander who is already affected by fracking. Dominion Power wants to build a 16,000 horsepower compressor station at the gateway of my community, less than a mile from our elementary school. And this is despite the overwhelming opposition of our entire town and the unanimous opposition by our town council, which rejected Dominion's proposal. In turn, Dominion sued us and the Maryland Department of the Environment. But we are standing strong.
Every other state drills first, asks questions later, to disastrous consequences. Do we want flammable tap water in Maryland? No! Do we want our livestock falling over dead after they drink the water coming out of these fracked wells? No! Do we want our communities suffering because of environmental and public health threats from the dangers of fracking? No!
All right, my name is Eleanor Callahan, and I live on Cove Point Beach, 8 houses from the Cove Point Lighthouse in Lusby, Maryland. And what was the other question?
That was it.
And this is in Capricorn Mountain, Southern Maryland, right? And it's on the Chesapeake Bay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what brings you here today to Annapolis?
Well, there were 2 reasons. Right up the hill from my mother and my house is Dominion Liquid Natural Gas, and they are proposing to do the $3.8 billion expansion project, which is only requiring an environmental assessment, which is required by FERC, and not an environmental impact statement.
Protect us from fracking!